Hey everybody, let me just make sure we are live. I'm working alone, so just gonna make sure. Okay, just a couple more minutes here. Make sure. Hey, just making sure we're all set up. Okay, it looks like we are live. So I'm just gonna get right in and start with our love song. Hello, hello, it's time for music. Hello, hello, it's time for music. Hello, hello, it's time for music. It's time for music today. Hello, hello, it's time for music. Hello, hello, it's time for music. Hello, hello, it's time for music. It's time for music today. All right. How is everybody doing this lovely afternoon? I hope you are well. So today we're going to be doing a project I like to call Rockin' Rocket Ship. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be making little rocket ships to go along with our song today. So I made one before I hopped on here. So this is what it's going to look like, or maybe not. Get creative however you want. So this is what it's going to look like, and I'm going to go through the steps with you guys and how to make them. So what you're going to need first is you're going to need a toilet paper roll. I do not recommend unraveling your toilet paper and throwing it away just to get this, because as we know, toilet paper is a currency right now, apparently. So you're going to need a toilet paper roll, or what you can do is you can also use a paper towel roll or cut it in half, or you can use the whole paper towel roll if you want a really long rocket. Great, awesome. So we're going to be using this for sure. And then we're going to need maybe different colors of construction paper. So I have a bunch of different colors here. And if you don't have colored construction paper, that's okay. You can use just plain white. And if you want to color it or paint it or whatever you want, you can pause this video and do that as you wish. There's probably going to be a lot of pausing and stopping if you're going to be doing the craft with me. So I already chose pink construction paper. I did blue for this one, so I figured I'd switch it up a little bit, and I'll do pink for this one. So, sorry guys. First step is to cut out a piece of paper long enough to be able to wrap it around the toilet paper roll or the paper towel roll, whatever you're using. So again, feel free to pause whenever you need to. And you could use glue sticks or glue, but I highly recommend using tape. It'll go a lot quicker and a lot less mess. So once you get that wrapped around, just put a little piece of tape right there. Doesn't have to look pretty, that's okay. Sometimes it'll slide on and off, so if you want to, you can also put a piece of tape on the top here and just fold it over. And so then it'll stick. So that is our first step, picking your color. Again, if you don't have colored construction paper, you can color in your strip of white, or you can decorate your white strip, whatever you want to do. And then this next part is pretty tricky. We're going to make the cone, the tip of our rocket here. So take something like a circle, something with a circle bottom. I'm using a Lysol disinfectant can spray. And I'm just gonna put it on here, and I'm gonna use a marker, pen, pencil, whatever you want, to trace around that circle. Doesn't have to be pretty either, because you're gonna flip it around and you're not gonna be able to see the ink anyways. And then once you're done with that, you'll just cut out your circle. So I have my circle right here. Again, feel free to pause and play as you need to. doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to be put into a cone anyways, so if your edges aren't perfect, no big deal. Let me get this cut out real quick, guys. And I also have all of these, I have the step-by-step process and the resources on the blog post on our ToneWorks blog page. So you can also go look back at that too if you're watching this later. Okay, so once you have your circle, you're going to cut out a little triangle. So you're going to make it look like Pac-Man. So you're going to cut straight to the middle, and then you're going to cut out that triangle. It's kind of like a pizza slice. And so you have that circle. See, it kind of looks like Pac-Man. And then once you're done with that, you're going to fold it over to make that cone. So it kind of looks like a little hat. Yeah. And then again, you can use glue, whatever you want, but again, I recommend tape. So just put a piece of tape over that so it sticks. And that will be the tip of your rocket. You might have to adjust it a little bit, because if you make it too small, like I just did, it'll go in the hole. So like I'll just peel back the tape and make it a little bit bigger. It's a process. Again, these won't look perfect, it's okay. And if you have to redo your circle, that's okay too. So once you have the rocket, the tip of the rocket to where you want it, take your tape again and tape it to the sides, just like this. Again, mine's a little bit small, so it's going to look a little bit wonky, but that is okay. So again, yeah, I'm just taping the sides, just like this. So it should look like that. Just like you guys. Again, mine does not look great, but I just taped the sides like this, and you have the tip of your rocket. So this is the fun part. Once you have the tip of your rocket, you can decorate your rocket however you want to. With this one, I put 2 different colored dots on top of each other. And I kind of wanted that to act like windows or something like that. So, but you don't have to do that. I'm probably not going to do that for this one. I'll actually draw on mine a little bit. So you can draw, you can paint, you can put stickers, whatever you want. I have some pipe cleaners. You could put pipe cleaners, wrap them around. Whatever you want to do. Doesn't have to look exactly like mine. Be creative. So I'm going to put a green pipe cleaner around mine. And then I have a sticker, so I'm going to put a sticker on mine too. Maybe I'll put 2 stickers. Make it a little more interesting. So again, if you need to pause, totally okay. So this is what mine looks like so far. Here is my rocket. I have the tip, the 2 stickers, and then just a random green pipe cleaner that I decided to put on. Okay, the next part is really fun. We're going to make the fire that comes out of the bottom of the rocket. So you can use whatever colors you want. I used red and yellow just because those are kind of fiery colors, pretty bright colors. So I'll probably use those 2 colors again. I'm going to take these 2 pieces of paper and I'm just going to stick them together. And I'm going to cut little strips just like this. And I'll cut about 4 rows of these, 4 or 5. You can have as many as you want. But the more you have, the harder it is going to be to tape in to the toilet paper roll. Okay. So here are my little fire strips. And I'm going to take a piece of tape and I'm just going to stick them right on there. I'm going to do yellow, red. They don't have to be straight either. It might make it look more fun and more sporadic if they're kind of just tweaking out all over the place. So just like this. Closer and show you. Just like this. And then I'm just going to tape it inside that tube. So just right in there. And then you can do that with all of those. Or you could, just like I kind of did with the pipe cleaners, you could put pipe cleaners in there too. That might make it look pretty cool. If you're going to cut pipe cleaners with the scissors, maybe have mom or dad help you. It's kind of tough. So I'll put a couple pipe cleaners in there because it might be cool. Kind of some cool colors. Gonna put one more strip of paper, or one more strip of string paper on in my rocket. So eventually your rocket should look something like this. Looks pretty cool. And it does not, again, it doesn't have to look like mine. It can look however you want, be as creative as you need to. So now we have our rockets. Let's sing a song. So I figured since we built our rockets, we're probably gonna have to go visit some planets, right? Okay, I want you to know with your rocket, we're going to be able to blast off into outer space during the song too. Here we go. Climb aboard the spaceship, we're going to the moon. Hurry and get ready, we're gonna blast off soon. Put on your helmets and buckle up tight. Here comes the countdown, let's count with all our might. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we're gonna blast off! Where are we going in our rockets? What planet do you want to go visit? Uh-oh. I think I want to visit Jupiter. So we've landed on Jupiter. What are we going to do on Jupiter? Do you have any ideas? Maybe we could have a tea party or a picnic? It's up to you. Or maybe, did you pick a different planet? I just picked Jupiter because I thought it was pretty cool looking. Okay, let's go to another planet. Here we go. Climb aboard the spaceship, we're going to the moon. we going this time? What planet did you pick? I am gonna pick Neptune. I like Neptune because I think it sounds cool, so it must be cool to visit. What are we gonna do on Neptune? Maybe run around on Neptune's rings? I wonder how long that would take you. Tell me, what are you gonna do on your planet? Very cool. Well, that was a long day of space travel, so I think I'm ready to go back home to Earth. Ready for a nap. Let's go. Climb aboard the spaceship, we're going to the moon. Hurry up, get ready, we're gonna blast off soon. Put on your helmets and buckle up real tight. Here comes the countdown, let's count with all our might. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and blast off! Here we go, back home to Earth. And we made it! Whew! Man, that was such a fun trip. It was such a long day of space travel. I've never been to outer space, so I'm really glad I could go with you. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this activity. Remember, the resources and the steps and all of the materials and the song lyrics are also on the blog post. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget we have singable story time, and I think it's with Abby today at 5 o'clock, so don't miss that.